Every day, millions of people wake up feeling invisible. They smile in public, but doubt themselves in silence. They have dreams, but fear whispers, "You're not good enough." And slowly, that voice becomes louder than their own. Some never chase the job they want. Some never speak the words they're meant to say. Some live their whole lives trapped, not by chains, but by the belief that they can't. But here's the truth. The world doesn't decide your worth, you do. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, step by step, fall by fall, choice by choice. Because the moment you start believing in yourself, you stop waiting for permission to live. You stop asking the world who you are. And you start showing it. So listen carefully. Because the story you're about to hear isn't just about someone else. It's a reflection of you. And of the power that's been inside you all along. In a bustling city surrounded by noise and ambition, there lived a hard-working salt merchant named Mr. Danu. He was known across the town for his honesty and skill in trade. He had 2 sons, Rafi, the elder, and Tariq, the younger. Tariq was cheerful, confident, and talkative. He could win over any customer with a smile. Rafi, on the other hand, was shy and soft-spoken. He preferred silence over small talk and avoided crowds. People often misunderstood his quietness as foolishness. Some mocked him, others ignored him. Even his father grew frustrated and would often scold him for being too timid. Every harsh word chipped away at Rafi's self-esteem, and soon, fear became his closest companion. As Rafi grew older, his lack of confidence began to affect every part of his life. In school, he knew the answers but froze during exams. In conversation, words trembled on his tongue. When he joined his father's business, things got worse. He struggled to speak to customers, made errors, and often stood silently while others took advantage of his politeness. One fateful afternoon, while his father was away, a group of cunning traders arrived. "Your father sent us to collect the salt sacks," they lied smoothly. Rafi wanted to ask questions but fear stopped him. By evening, the entire stock was gone. When his father returned, rage filled his voice. "Useless boy. You've destroyed everything I've worked for. Get out of my sight." Those words echoed in Rafi's mind long after he left the shop. He felt worthless, a failure not only in business but in life itself. That night, Rafi wandered aimlessly until he reached the riverbank. The water reflected the city lights, calm yet cold, just like his heart. Tears blurred his vision as he whispered, "Maybe the world will be better without me." As he stepped closer to the edge, a firm hand grabbed his shoulder. "Stop," a gentle but commanding voice said. An old man, dressed in simple white clothes, stood beside him. "Why throw away such a precious life, my son?" "My life is meaningless," Rafi cried. "I fail at everything. Even my father hates me." The old man looked deeply into his eyes and said softly, "You are not weak, you only believe you are. And belief can be changed." Those words sparked a faint light in the darkness of Rafi's heart. The old man introduced himself as Master Karim, a retired teacher who had helped many lost souls rediscover their strength. He said, "If you truly want to change, come with me. I will give you 3 tasks. Complete them, and you'll see who you really are." Rafi hesitated, but hope whispered, "What do I have to lose?" He followed the old man to his small cottage on the edge of the city. The next morning, Master Karim handed Rafi a notebook and said, "Today, you must talk to 10 strangers. Ask about their lives and write what they share." Rafi's heart raced. 10 strangers. I can barely talk to one. But he obeyed. At first, people ignored him or brushed him off. Still, he persisted. One woman told him about her sick child, a shopkeeper about his dreams, a rickshaw driver about his struggles. By evening, Rafi had 10 stories written down, and, to his surprise, he had made friends too. For the first time, he smiled genuinely. He had taken his first step out of fear. The following day, the old man said, "Today, you will teach 10 children why water is important." Rafi panicked. "I'm not educated enough to teach anyone." Master Karim smiled. "Confidence is not about knowing everything. It's about sharing what you do know." So, Rafi gathered 10 children and held a small lesson by the river. He spoke nervously about the value of water, how it gives life, refreshes, and purifies. The children listened eagerly. When he finished, they clapped. Rafi felt something he hadn't felt in years: pride. Each word he spoke became a stone laid on the foundation of his growing confidence. On the third day, Master Karim said, "Now, go back to your father. Apologize, and tell him you're ready to try again." Rafi froze. "No, he'll never forgive me." The old man replied, "True courage is not about fighting others. It's about facing what scares you most." With trembling steps, Rafi returned home. When his father saw him, anger flickered, but this time, Rafi didn't look away. "Father," he said firmly, "I made mistakes, but I want to learn and make you proud. Please give me one more chance." His father saw the sincerity in his eyes and sighed. "All right, my son. Let's start again." Rafi returned to Master Karim and said, "I've done everything you asked. Now tell me the secret to success." The old man smiled warmly. "You already found it. The enemy you fought wasn't shyness, it was fear. People will see you as you see yourself. If you believe you are strong, the world will too." Tears welled in Rafi's eyes. For the first time, he truly understood, confidence is not given, it is built. Years passed. Rafi transformed into a confident, respected businessman. He managed his father's trade with honesty and skill. People who once mocked him now sought his advice. He often shared his story with others who doubted themselves, telling them, "Courage doesn't mean you don't feel afraid. It means you don't let fear stop you." Rafi's journey reminds us that self-confidence is not a gift but a choice, a decision to rise each time we fall, to speak even when our voice shakes, and to believe in our worth even when no one else does. Fear and doubt may whisper lies, but courage speaks truth. And that truth is simple. You are enough, you always have been. If you are not following my channel, please do well to like and subscribe to the channel for more powerful motivational videos.